There's a snake right there. A sea snake.
Bacon decides the snake has to go.
Looks off his head, mate. He's so close to it. I hate snakes.
Righty, have a go at these lifeguards, would you? Little rippers.
Steve Irwin, crocodile hunter, has come to Bondi to film a new show starring his daughter Bindi.
What's the plan, mate? What we're doing is just standing in a line, looking really professional because you guys are the world famous Bondi lifeguards. Righto. Hey, so that's about it. Pretty tough
Celebrity or not, a rescue waits for no man. A German tourist is in trouble. A fierce rip pulls him out to sea.
Holy hell.
Panic, come down here, they cannot swim.
But he was standing up.
Yeah, they just panic, mate. They just can't swim at all, and they just get so scared.
I've done a couple of rescues myself, actually. A couple of Italians came over, had no idea about swimming, just went straight out. This really big, monstrous, hairy guy, like he was so hairy, he was getting bogged down, he was that hairy. And I was on a jet ski, you know, just hacking around surfing on it. Went in and grabbed him and got him in, and the ambulance came and pumped him out and everything. He was in a world of trouble. He lived.
Now the show can go on.
Action, honey.
Here I am at the world famous Bondi Beach, and behind me are the world famous Bondi Beach Rescue Lifeguards.
Well, almost. Take two.
Here I am at the world famous Bondi Beach, and behind me are the world famous Bondi Lifeguards.
Portuguese man-o-war jellyfish, commonly known as bluebottles, are blown onto the coast by onshore winds.
Yeah, it's all over the shoreline and in the water apparently.
Deadly to small fish and excruciatingly painful to humans, bluebottles have rightly earned the label floating terror.
Probably the most I've ever seen down here, and they're causing havoc with all the beachgoers. But obviously everyone reacts differently to pain, and I have been stung before, so I sympathise for some people because I know that some are stronger than others, but in saying that, there's some people that are full-on pansies.
Look at you. You're a tough little dude.
There is no anti-venom for bluebottle toxin. Lifeguards recommend ice, but the only real cure is time.
You're just going to have to ride it out. 1 hour.
It was like the worst pain that I have in my life. Definitely like it.
Bluebottles and rips are double trouble for lifeguards. The outward flowing water of a rip draws in swarms of surrounding bluebottles. So not only are swimmers dragged out to sea, they're also stung in the process. When bluebottles are around, lifeguards are also at risk of being stung.
Yeah, these two swimmers down in front, come back to shore, head over this way.
Yeah, central to Rhino, you have to go in. There is one up the back here.
The guy's a pretty bad swimmer. Someone was holding him up briefly just before I got there. Our old mate was like proper panicking. I get to him and there's a little wave coming, and I just saw this blue bottle right there, and I was like, oh. As the wave came over us, it lifted the blue bottle and it landed on his face. So I'm just ripping it off, but it got stuck like that real sticky blue bottle.
Luke has no choice but to be stung himself as he pulls the web of tentacles off the man's face.
And I'm trying to get it off him because I know what it's like to be stung, and it's you just want to get it straight off. And he was just losing it. He couldn't lay on the board. He's wearing tracksuit pants. He's just like just a disaster.
Nairuz from Singapore is on holidays with his wife. The pain of the initial sting is bad, but it's later that the real agony sets in.
I'm spotting. I'll give you some more. Yeah. Put that on there. Yeah. You'll be fine. Intense pain for half an hour. His lip was welted up. He had like a whip mark all the way around his torso, and he was in serious pain.
Is it possible to find my wife?
Your wife's coming up now, mate. It's okay. Don't panic. Don't panic, okay? Yeah. He'd been stung. So just relax. It's okay. He's going to be fine. 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Must we rush him to hospital?
No. He's fine. It's okay, look.
I was so worried. I couldn't find him. He's a good swimmer also.
Yeah, I know. But look, it's okay now. Panicking, you're going to make your husband more uneasy. So you need to stay calm, okay? He's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Just please stay calm.
Yeah.
She calmed down a bit, but she still was pretty concerned for her husband, which is only natural. He was in a lot of pain.
Once lifeguards reassure Nairu's wife that her groaning husband will be okay, she finally relaxes.
Thanks so much, Lou.
No worries. As we're getting a photo, he just kind of dragged me in and just put a kiss on my cheek. He was, he's very appreciative.
It is bloody hot today. It's got to be 35, near 40 degrees. And the wind's blowing out of the west, which is the hottest wind, and it's humid as well. It's just sticky. It's awful.
Then, a first casualty of the heat.
Someone's collapsed. Down there. Azza's down there.
A woman appears unconscious on the sand. Azza and Robbo investigate.
Do you want to sit up for us?
Want to sit up? Hey, mate. We're having a chat with you. See what's going on. Someone's worried about you. Eh? Just having a sleep, yeah?
She seems to be okay. I think she just fell asleep in the sun after too many drinks or whatever she's on.
The member of the public was concerned. They were watching her for a while and her face was in the sand and she started inhaling sand into her mouth. If she lay there any longer in the sun, she could have got really highly dehydrated and, ramifications from that aren't too good.
If nothing else, the woman's been saved from damaging sunburn. The next heat casualty soon comes along.
She's not looking too good, are they?
Nah. 63-year-old Rod, she's had a heart condition, she's had a double bypass. Low blood pressure. Boys, we're going to get down there.
Queen Elizabeth Drive, nearest cross street is Road.
John's put her on the oxygen, got her feet up on her back and took her blood pressure, which is very high. It's not good, and this has happened to her before apparently. She was just overloaded. She took too much of it. She took her stuff and the kids' stuff, and it was just too much of a load for her. Yeah, you look heaps better.
Magic.
Yeah, she's doing a lot better. Oxygen's unreal. It's like having a Red Bull.
Yeah, okay, he's quick, mate.
Now I've got to ring up my husband, tell him come and help me.
So much for Nahid's relaxing swim with her daughter and grandchildren.
Do 2 at 1. Do what? You don't like people dropping like 4 hours.
Sorry to be such a bloody nuisance.
No, you've not been a nuisance at all.
There's a visitor lifeguards have never seen before. A highly venomous sea snake is visiting Bondi. Swimming between the flags is no longer safe.
Bacon's a bag was put
Bacon grills. Wait, buddy, there's a snake right there. A sea snake.
Mate, I am that scared of snakes. I'm so glad I'm not down there.
I'm with you with that one, Cabo. I'm so scared of it as well. I hope it doesn't come ashore. I've never seen a snake on Bondi Beach before. I heard there have been snakes, but I've never seen one in the water.
I thought it was a bit of seaweed at first, but yeah, it turns out it was a snake. Thought it was dead and then its head popped up. It's kind of a little bit freaky, but it's Bondi.
The tropical snake may have drifted from northern Australia in a warm current. Shedding its skin and clearly tired, it is still a danger to swimmers.
Tell lifeguards to Bondi lifeguards. According to Emma Summit 2, there's no antidote to a sea snake and you will die with under 10 minutes of the bite.
I was under the impression that sea snakes were extremely venomous, but due to their small fangs, they were unlikely to pierce the skin.
Brave or foolhardy, Bacon decides the snake has to go.
Moves off his head, mate. He's so close to it. Mental.
It's the first rescue of its kind for the boys in blue.
He's so tired. They battled the surf for like 10 minutes, just getting smashed. It's obviously been sick or something, so it needs to get looked after. Alright, Jake, why don't you put it on that side? Mate, I don't want to get anywhere near its head. Just put it down and I'll flick it in with the... Just put it on the ground, yeah. No, can you hold that in? No, I'm not holding that in.
The sea snake is on its way to Taronga Park Zoo.
I hate snakes. I can't even believe I'm doing it.
Convalescing, it will be released back into the wild. Bondi can always be relied on to deliver the unexpected. And Mouse often seems to be there when the delivery arrives. Today, there's some wildlife on the beach.
I'm not gonna touch it. Just a huntsman.
Is it dangerous?
Yeah, this will kill me at any moment. Yeah, I've probably got about maybe 6-7 seconds to live. So, yeah, no, that's cool, mate. They're pretty common. He said there was a massive spider in his bag and he didn't know what to do with it. It's just a little cruisy huntsman. He's going to live in the rhino with me for the rest of the afternoon, I think.
Lifeguard folklore has it that wherever Mouse goes, trouble follows.
I just do a lot of serious rescues. Somehow I always seem to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. I've done, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 resuscitations since I've been on the service. Seen a few suicides, dealt with a few suicides. Last year I did a resus on a really young 2-year-old girl, which is crazy. The very first day I started, just walked down the beach, and as soon as I got down the beach chatting with the lads, a bloke threw himself off the cliff. So I wasn't even working and I jumped in for that rescue on my very first day.
Mouse's reputation has earned him a very special nickname.
You got labelled Black Cloud. Well, kind of started outside of work because things always went wrong with him. And then when he started here as a lifeguard, like, it was just really obvious.
Matt D, on the other hand, hasn't even rescued a spider all summer.
I haven't done a rescue this season, just opposites.
What if I was a bonsai tree?
A busy Saturday afternoon. Mouse is at Southend, while Matt patrols the north. Mouse heads in for what should be a straightforward rescue. But he's nude at one end, then vomits at the other.
Yeah, I pulled a guy in, his pants fell off and then he spewed on me. That was like a daily double. So hopefully that never ever happens to me again.
Meanwhile, life at North End is far more relaxed.
Yeah, usually Mum will get to see it next season.
Matt's greatest challenge is to keep an eye on his waistline.
This is how lucky I am. Some little kid just came up and gave me an ice cream. So I'm eating ice cream, chilling out in club bed. Mouse is probably down there. A little kid will come up and bring him a grenade.
Mouse to Matty D, come in.
Go ahead.
What's doing up there, mate? How's it going?
Absolutely nothing, mate. Haven't done anything. It's really under control. Actually chatted to a couple of ladies.
I'm having an ice cream. What are you doing, buddy?
Mate, you wouldn't believe it.
10 minutes ago, I had to pull a spider out of somebody's bag.
All right, it's a joke. I'm over it. And I think we'll do a little swapsies, eh? See how you go down here. I'm coming up north. Chill out.
Yeah, copy, Cloud. But, yeah, I'll swap. No worries. I'm a team player. But, you know, wherever you go, buddy, the black cloud's straight over the top of your head.
They test the theory. Mouse heads to the calm waters at North End. Matt D to the rips down south. Is Matt D's luck about to run out?
Yeah, I mean, I don't wish bad on anyone in that, but I'm looking forward to Matty copping a real heavy one soon.
At the dangerous South End, there's not a rescue in sight. Matt D has no option but to work on PR. Up north, it's meant to be safe. But Mouse has his hands full. Then cops a foot to the head.
I've got a foot in the face, yeah. I think, yeah. You know, and you chip the top of your tooth. Beauty, yeah. I'll send him the bill.
The curse of the black cloud continues. For Matt D, all is calm. Until...
This current is going to start getting very, very strong and just, like, within the next hour.
The inexplicable happens. A man struggles in a rip.
That's 100. Yeah, you're going to have to go for that guy. He's not even going to hear me.
It's all up to Matt. This will be Matt's first board rescue of the season.
You alright? You alright?
Or maybe it won't.
You're in a rip. Go in.
One lifeguard cursed. The The other, blessed. Their test only proved it.
We swapped. I went up north and got absolutely hammered as well.
I didn't do anything. I guess you are the cloud, eh?
But you did a rescue? I heard you do a rescue on the radio.
Yeah, I tried to.
So you didn't rescue him?
Well, I tried. I was going to drag him off the beach. You are the black cloud. It's official, mate.
So it's mid-morning on Bondi. It's beautiful, sunny day. I'm just taking some kids out on a Bondi Rescue experience. We offer it to charities where they can auction it off to help raise money for particular charities. We left the bay of Bondi and we started heading over towards Bronte. The further you go away from land and you've got 3 kids with you, you're always worried about what lurks beneath. Oh, no way! Shark! As we were driving along the back of Bronte, I saw a fin pop up about 3 metres from me. Is it a shark? Yeah. I was like, maybe it's a dolphin, and then I saw its tail fin, and I was like, that's definitely a shark. Hey, jet ski to Central and Bronte Lifeguards. I've got about a 6 to 8 foot shark out the back here.
Description? Hammerhead?
Dark? Quite dark. I don't think it was a hammerhead. I only just sort of saw the fin and its back fin as well.
There was a seal out Bronte this morning. Wasn't a seal, was it? Salty?
Nah, that's definitely a shark. It's definitely 100%. Just so you know, buddy, I just saw a shark out there.
Where about?
Oh, he's probably another 500 metres out. Don't raise the alarm. I told the boys. I'll just let you know. It was only about 8 foot, but it was... Should we go see if we can see the shark again?
No! It was dark and black, and it was really, it came pretty close to us.
We only really saw the fin, but it came pretty close. It was a bit scary.
That was my first time seeing a shark.
I guess throughout the day we'll probably be keeping our eyes peeled, but there was also a seal, so, you know, just every time we see a black thing moving in the water, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a shark.
In 3 weeks of February and March 1935, 3 young men were taken by sharks from New South Wales beaches.
There's hundreds and thousands of sharks out there, but in my time at Bondi, I've only heard about 1 shark attack.
One of the guys saw him and said that he yelled something like shark.
But about 3 or 4 hours later that afternoon, Danny McKell was dealing with a father in the tower. He just sighted a shark and his son was still in the water.
Just watching my son. He's watching my son. He actually saw it too. He go that way. I saw it in my boy out. Yeah. He's only 11, so it's like...
Yeah. We saw a shark. I saw one at the tip of a wave as it was about to break.
I just had 3 come up saying they definitely saw a shark.
Yeah, we're sounding the alarm now.
Just attention all the people in the water. There's been a confirmed shark sighting. The shark alarm is off. We do advise you to get out of the water, please.
It's browny grey.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just on its own, so...
Okay. At the time, I wasn't convinced that it was a shark. We have had a seal hanging around.
Oh, okay.
It may not have been a seal, but it may have been a shark. We don't know, so we got to kind of do this. It sounds pretty...
It did look a bit like a seal.
Yeah. The most common question we get asked is there any sharks out there? That's the #1 thing we get asked. But if you think about it logically, chances of getting killed by a shark are less than being killed by ants, I've heard recently.
There's still a couple of surfers in the water, but you always expect that. Yeah, not everyone's always going to get out.
There's a lot of birds out there. Maybe we need to get Bobby Irwin down here, the shark expert. Maybe he can put this thing to rest.
Yeah, jet ski, mate. I'm just going to head out of the boot where all those birds are and see if I can see anything. There's fish everywhere out here, Danny. Wouldn't surprise me.
A lot of people do see seals, and I know 100% what I saw out of Bronte, and it was definitely a shark.
Seals look a lot like sharks under the water, and we do have seals around here.
Chapo wants to say seal, that's fine by me. I like to wait till I see things with my own eyes before I make my own decision.
No, I believed you earlier.
Oh no, I'm not saying that you don't.
General consensus amongst the lifeguards at the moment is that it was a seal. The outcome was that the dad was reunited with his kid and nothing terrible happened.
Pretty scary. I was just watching a National Geographic episode of the Sydney Harbour and the bull shark, so...
Just went under, man. It was just drowned.
It was a Roy Schneider out of Jaws scene. I just basically ran down, shark!
Just a little tap of the shark alarm, and then that's the signal for everybody to go back in the water.
It is the ocean. There are seals and sharks out there, so I don't know. You be the judge.